Hello there, this is Alan Matthews and we are on number 5 out of 7 of our 7 levels or 7 steps to learning any piece quickly and easily. And so what is this level? It is the left hand. And here we get into what most people start with, but we actually waited 5 whole steps before getting to, and that is the left hand. And what are the actual notes on the neck that we're getting to here? Incidentally, this method works on any instrument, really. It could be the piano or the violin or the flute. It doesn't really matter. The flute might be kind of strange. But it basically works for anything. We're doing it on guitar, so much the better, because guitar is awesome. Okay, let's look at some notes. Here we go. So as with the right hand, we're going to look exactly at what we've got going on for the left hand. And what we have are these fingering numbers right here. This happens to be an open string here. This is also an open string. How convenient. We like those. Open string. So we want to look at exactly what these notes are. This is an A. This is a C sharp. Remember that from our key signature. We want to look at every single little piece of information regarding the left hand. We want to miss absolutely nothing. We want to see every little thing. And we want to use every little thing. So go really slow. Incidentally, your right hand does not play this. You won't hear anything. This is a completely silent step here. Except for your just fingers on the fretboard, you won't hear anything. So you have to really make sure that you're doing what it is that you want to be doing. So here we have an A, C sharp, E. As we do these, we're just playing them. And I would count out loud, maybe sing them. Definitely count as along, so that you're just holding your fingers down. I'm holding this finger down and this finger down and this finger down, and then I'm letting it go here, and I come back. You want to look for things such as this. Here's an A, here's an A. We don't have to actually let go of that. It can just keep holding the whole time. And this stage is where we find those type of things. Okay, I don't need to let go of that. So I can just do this other stuff on top of it while the one finger holds on to that. You also want to pay attention to your hand position. Where is your thumb? Is it in a good spot? Are you sitting well? There's all these things to think about, because what we're doing is we're mimicking the way that we'll play it at speed, and it could be very fast. And so you want to be in a really good position. You want to have everything as optimal as possible for you. And so then we have this, and then with these right here on the open strings, we still count, but we just lift our fingers from the fretboard, or we just get out of the way. Such as in this particular piece, our one finger would still be holding on, so we wouldn't lift our hand completely off the fretboard for these two notes right here. We would just make sure that we were out of the way, and so that we're making a nice tunnel so that then those could play. And that's the way that we would be doing that. And so with the left hand, you just go through it again until you can do it at tempo. And there's a lot of visualization here. There's a lot of imagining things. But your left hand is the only one. Tie your right hand behind your back if you need to, but it cannot play. Don't even let it once, or else it'll get in the way and you'll start thinking about it, or you'll mess up what you did earlier. All the good work that we did in the last step with our PIMA, then you may degrade that somewhat if you just start hacking through it, playing it with this. So keep your right hand out of the equation, keep just the left hand, and use absolutely the right fingers. This F sharp has the 4 finger. A lot of people, especially beginners, want to use a 3 finger on that because they don't like playing the 4th finger. So really be sure of what you're doing and go all the way this entire section right here and speed it up and speed it up and speed it up until you can get about as fast as it needs to go just by itself, and always counting aloud. Not quietly to yourself, because that doesn't work. It has to be aloud so that you can hear it. So speak with your mouth and play with your left hand. Yeah. Great. So now on our section of music here, we've got our left hand, we've got our right hand, we've got the rhythm. We know all what the markings and everything are. So when we're playing this in the next step together, then we can really bring all of that in together. So let's go there now.